Hello again. So session 4, following on pretty much exactly from where I did the sound from the last session. As you've seen, I forgot to do it. So we're carrying on from there. A bit of a different day, I think. Today we're going to walk down the beach. There's a little beach bar that way down the beach. So we're going to take a walk down there. Apparently it's a really good place to see turtles, and the fishing is meant to be fantastic there as well. So going to take a walk down there. I think John and Lindsay are coming with us, the couple that we've met, that we were out with last night, that we got absolutely hammered with in the nightclub that they have. They have a nightclub at this hotel called Pasha. A few trademarking issues there, I think, because I've been to a Pasha nightclub and that looked nothing like one at all. So we went there, got absolutely hammered. It's all inclusive, so it's what you do, isn't it, I suppose, at the end of the day. So we're going to go down there, do a bit more fishing, take the cameras with me, hopefully see some turtles. So this video might be a bit of a daily vlog as well, to see how it pans out. There's definitely going to be fishing in it. What else there is, I don't know. Maybe some nice B-roll of surroundings or something as well, something a little bit different, just to break up the constant GoPro action. So that's the plan. And get all my gear packed away, take my big bag, take everything with me, and go for a walk down there and see what it's all about. Fingers crossed there'll be some nice fish down there, maybe some different species other than the shark. I think fishing for shark's fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it. It's absolutely a dream come true. But it'd be nice to catch a few other little bits and pieces as well. That'd be nice. So we're going to take a walk down there, see what we can find, have some nice food, have a couple of drinks maybe, and spend the afternoon there, because today is Friday. We fly out Sunday lunchtime. So today and tomorrow are only full days left. And we woke up at 10:30 this morning with a bit of a hangover. So tomorrow we're fishing again, but we've also got a little sunset party planned up at another beach bar up the other way with the Giggling Gecko tour guides, if you like. They do a beach party every Saturday night for a sunset. So we're doing that from about 5 o'clock tomorrow, so there'll be fishing as well tomorrow. I'm going to try and get out first thing in the morning at sunrise with the lures and the surface poppers to try and catch some of the jacks that come in early in the morning, because I need to catch something like that on a surface popper. That'd be amazing. So that's tomorrow. Anyway, back to today's video. Hope you enjoy it. Sit back, have a relax, and enjoy this beautiful island that we're on. Right. So here we go then, people. This is what we're doing. Because I've lost a load of my other stuff, so we're fishing wire trace to a hook, and then we've got this little joyous bundle from the restaurant once again. So we're taking the head off. Bit of that. So that's how we're going. Has it come off already? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That'll teach me. Got a massive wind knot already.
Yeah. Oh no.
Just sign off as a bad job. Try this again. Right. Really? Get up on these rocks. Perfecto. Prawn head's gone. You in? John's in.
Oh,
no! No! You have a bit of a knocky knot. You got one?
yeah.
What is it? Amazing.
The smallest shark.
Yeah, keep that line away from it. Hold that up there. Let me grab the pliers. Yeah.
There we go.
Doing a picture with him. We've got to have some proof, haven't we? So there we go. Oh. Got out of the way of the water. So, John's caught the first one.
It's a killer.
We need a zoom. Skills.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work to get that fish, mate, so. So, hello again. Time for a bit more context, I feel, as it's a bit all over the place at the minute, isn't it? So, it's actually the next day again, so sorry about this. I'm trying to fit it in as best I can. So, we finished off this little trip, walked down to the beach bar. We didn't see any turtles, so we didn't get any underwater footage or anything like that. There was loads of fish out in the reef though, but we didn't really go out there that much. It was absolutely boiling hot, so we stayed at the beach bar, had a couple of drinks, and then myself and John, the other John, went for a bit of a fishing trip, as you can see. So we're off the beach there. John caught that little shark. I then caught one after my GoPro died. Both really small reef sharks again, nothing really special. I say nothing for what we're doing. Obviously they're amazing still, a little reef shark, but nothing of any decent size. So that was that. The next bit you're about to see is this morning. So woke up nice and early this morning, went out lure fishing because I was told that you can't catch anything on a lure here. Lure. I'm saying it too many times so it doesn't make sense. Lure. So I was told you can't catch anything on lure. I went out, first light, 6 AM, to see what I can get. So here's that bit of footage, and I will touch base with you after that's finished. Well, good morning people. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It's Saturday morning. I've got 50 minutes of footage available on this SD card. It's 6 AM. I've got no bait, only lures. It's time to make it happen. Uh-oh. Reel's totally broken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, the back wind isn't wrong. This reel is sounding terrible. It's not a sea reel though, so I wasn't expecting it to last at all. So before anyone jumps on the video and says it's not a sea reel, it's not sealed, I know it's not. But I like it, and wait to see how far it'll go. I've caught a fish on a lure! Yeah! Buddy! Easy, easy. I've caught a fish on a lure.
That ain't no fish, baby.
Alright, I've caught a shark, not a fish. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, diddly, that is. Yeah.
But I've caught a fish on a lure. Yeah!
Holding up nice.
Caught a fish on a lure. That was literally like there as well. It was right in at the edge. Your whole shark's upside down to go to sleep. If you knew that or not. He doesn't want to go to sleep. Go! Pretty chuffed about that. So I managed to catch one with a lure off the beach. Again, it was a tiny reef shark, but I still managed to catch one. Everyone said you couldn't do it. I still managed it, so really happy about that. I only had, as you can see in that video, I say it a few times, I only had 50 minutes of space left on that SD card. I've now taken an SD card out of my tablet, which I've wiped all the films off it on so I can get some more footage. It's going to be pretty much, I think, the last fishing sessions today. I'm going to go out now for an hour or so, maybe before lunch, and then later on I'll go out again and get another hour in. And then we fly back home tomorrow. So I'm going to go back down there now. I've got some fresh bait from the kitchen, got some more prawns. It's now, what time is it now? Hang on a second. So it's 20 past 10 now. I'm going to get down there, do a bit on the beach, see what we can get. We're not going to walk down to the beach bar again. It was a long walk and it just didn't seem very good at all. Even when we got down there, you didn't get that sense that there was many fish there, if that makes sense. So we're back up on the hotel beach again. So I've said so a few times. So without further ado, let's crack on. I'm going to get down there, get all the gear down there and see if we can catch something a little bit bigger this time, shall we? Fingers crossed. I'd love to get another hammerhead again, but I'm not that picky. So just anything will do, but a bit bigger. That's what I want. So what have we got today? We've got some prawn, some fish. Nice. You fishing today, Lemmy?
My friend was fishing.
Yesterday we fished up, you know where the bar is, right over there?
Yeah.
That's where we fished yesterday.
Catch some?
One, not very good.
Yeah.
It's small. Yeah.
My friend catch some little fish. You see this black thing?
Yeah, there.
It's always fish, but it's just a
Bait fish?
yeah.
Life for bait? Probably hook's too big though, yeah? Yeah. Let's see. So here we go then, back on the bank. A little bit later than we wanted to as we decided to get drunk. So this is the first drunk vlog. Quite a few rums, I'll be honest. Not feeling that good. But the waves are big. Thanks, Lemmy.
What though, rum in one hand, rod in the other, sun beating down on the beach. Saturday, eh?
Tap, 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 tap. It's better than a muddy bank by a lake anyway, that's for sure.
And it just.
Like, I love my carp fishing, don't get me wrong, but
you wouldn't swap the lake for here, would you?
Yeah, if someone said to me you can either can't fish for the rest of your life or fish like this for the rest of your life,
Yeah, I like that.
with a rum and coke in your hand, yeah, I think I'd be converted easily. Hey? I'm going to try and free up this rod. Walk down the beach a fair bit and try and pull it out sideways, see if that works. Ow. You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? It's going in. What a legend. Absolute legend. Was that a fish then? Was that you?
That's me.
Yeah? Go!
Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. That's pretty much the end of the session. Bit of a failing on the GoPro's point of view. The SD card that I got out of my tablet to put in there because I'd run out of SD cards was corrupt. So I got half an hour through filming, I reckon, and then it's told me that there's a corrupt SD card, so I don't even know if that footage is going to be any good at all. But the last time we talked, we were just about to go, we were about to go down the beach again from the session down there. I went down there. It's now 4:15. We went down at about 11 o'clock, a little bit later than I wanted to go. Well, it was about half 11 by the time we got there. We decided to go to the bar and drink a load of rum first, so we went there drunk. So we went down there. John, the guy who we've met, who I've been fishing with pretty much all the time, he had 8 reef shark and 1 red fish that looks like a snapper. You'll see it in the video if it's live. If not, I'll put a picture of it here so you can have a look at it as well. I had a bit of a nightmare session, standard for me really. I caught 3 or 4 shark and 1, I'm gonna say, is a sea bream. It was sort of a silvery colour with blue stripes and then a black spot on its tail, so I think that was a species of sea bream. The locals had the local name for it. I couldn't tell you what it was though, sorry. So that's what I caught. Then Sophie came down with Lindsay as well, John's partner. Sophie had a go and caught 2 shark herself. So she caught a little black tip that you can see here, and then she also caught quite a large black tip, probably about the same size as my biggest one that I've caught, maybe even a little bit bigger, and that was the first time she'd ever caught a fish really, so absolutely amazing. She loved it to bits. We also had a turtle. We had 3 turtles swimming by right in front of us. One of them was a bit sick, so one of the guys that we were with on the beach, one of the locals, one of the stall guys that sells from the stalls, he got it out of the water, had it under the table for a bit and just tried to help it along a little bit, and then put it back in the water about half an hour later. Because it was sick, if it went back in, if it stayed in the water, the small reef sharks and small hammerheads would just annihilate it. It wouldn't stand a chance in hell. So did a good thing, and when you put it back in the water, it swam off really happily. It just needed a bit of a rest, I think, just to get out of the way of because it was quite rough sea out there. So needed a bit of a rest, got it back in there. That was an awesome moment, really good. So we got to see a turtle as well. This is pretty much it for the little very small mini series, I think, unless I randomly sneak out tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't think I will though, but if I do, obviously we'll add that in as well after this. Thoughts on it? I mean, it's been immense. Fishing, irrelevant to the holiday, the fishing's been fantastic. Caught loads and loads of small shark that you've seen. Not very big, but when you're fishing from the beach that people swim from, it's pretty impressive. You know, it's crazy to think about it, really. I mean, today we were there fishing. There was little hammerheads swimming up and down right at your feet, just swimming up and down the beach. There was quite a large reef shark that was about 3 to 4 foot long, swimming up and down as well. I couldn't catch that, unfortunately. So I mean, the fishing's just been It's been insane. It's been completely out of this world. I mean, if you ever come to Cape Verde and you come to this island, Boa Vista, we stayed in the Rio Carambo is the hotel we stayed in. There's 2 Rio hotels. The other one's not very good. Apparently, it's a lot bigger. It's one of their flagship hotels, but you can't swim in the sea. You can't do anything. There's cows walking around the lobby. It's quite bad, apparently. So we've stayed in the Caramboa, luckily, and you can swim in the sea. You can fish from it, obviously, as well. So if you come in here, book the Caramboa. It's an amazing hotel. The staff are all really polite. The only thing to say really about the other people here, the locals, I mean, well, before we came here, we did the usual TripAdvisor, YouTube, blogs, things like that, and we read a lot of horror stories about the locals here, that you shouldn't go past the boundary of the hotel's beach, things like that. We read a lot of it. So the first day we were here, we did exactly that. We sort of stayed clear and didn't go near them as much, and even though Sophie bought some stuff off them straight away, some sand paintings and bits and pieces like that, as you do, but we stayed away, and then we sort of ventured out a little bit and got speaking to them, and they're the nicest bunch of people you'll ever meet. They're unbelievably polite, really helpful, have an amazing laugh with you as well. I mean, the guys, we specifically fished with them on the beach today. We didn't go down to the usual spot, we just stayed in front of them and fished with those guys, and it's probably one of the best fishing trips of my life. I can't express the experience to you, even though the fish were only small sharks. I think the biggest we probably caught was 10-15 pounds, something like that. Just the experience of fishing with those local guys and being there with them, and their families came down as well later on in the day, and they were still working at the same time. Just unbelievable. I mean, a couple of times myself and the other John got snagged up on the rocks with the rebar leads that we were using, and without a hesitation they just jumped straight in, swam straight out, dive down, free it up, bring it back without even thinking about it. They just do it. And I actually classify them as quite good friends as well now. I mean, we're all sad to sort of say goodbye to each other. I've given one of the guys a load of my fishing tackle that I bought with me. Another one called John as well, a couple of days ago, his family made me a pair of fisherman's trousers. Like, his family sat there one night and made them for me. Like, you don't get that anywhere else in the world. And I think people paint a picture and it scares a lot of people off. And if you don't experience it or sort of live along with them and experience what they do, I think you miss out on quite a lot to do with the holiday. So anyway, that's beside the by. Just part of the whole experience for me, and that was one of the best experiences, just fishing with the locals and having a laugh. If I'd have thought about it on the holiday, a couple of the guys that we were fishing with today, they actually do charter boat fishing for tourists, and you go out €50 a person, they take you out on their boats and you do some deep sea fishing and things, and proper reef fishing. If I'd have thought about it on a holiday, I would have done it 2 or 3 times. I wouldn't have even hesitated. I'd just get on a boat with them straight away and go out there with them. They're amazing, amazing people. So whatever you hear about them online, it's easier to post negative stuff than it is positive stuff, put it that way. It's not true. They're all amazing people. You can walk as far as you want down the beach without a problem, without an issue. I'll come over, say hello to you, shake your hand, wish you on your way. Even if you're not coming here, if you're looking for a holiday destination, this place is unreal. It's like the Caribbean. The beaches are crystal clear, not a bit of litter anywhere. The sea's crystal clear. Food's amazing. Drink's amazing. It's all just really good. So that's my bit about where we are and how I felt about my time here. For me now, it's back down to the bar, have a couple more drinks, have a relaxing evening, I think, and then, well, I don't think it's going to be that relaxing, let's be honest. Tomorrow, get all packed up and go home, and that's the journey done. So if you have liked this little mini-series, I know I could have videoed a lot better, I could have taken a big camera with me everywhere I went, but it's so hot, it's too big to carry around, so it was all done off GoPros, you know. And it's probably not the best footage, but hey, you were there with the journey for me. That's the main thing. You came along with me. So if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, give it a subscribe. There'll be loads more sea fishing coming up soon. I've started to plan a few trips with people that I've met over here, so loads of new things coming up over the next 12 months or so. Give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and as always, I will see you on the bank next time.